My name is Vertex Ghost, and I'm here with the CEO of SnK Esports, Mr. Typhoon, and the pro team roster that will be attending UMG Dallas 2014. The roster consists of Nathan, Legacy Spears, Gustavo, Goose Ortega, Christopher, Phobia Ajos, Luke, also known as Rambo. During this video, we'll be asking them a few questions, and we'll be receiving some answers you have all been waiting for. Right now, I want to have each player introduce themselves and their roles in the team. Let's start with Nathan Legacy Spears.
I play the support AR Slayer, and I can run basically anything, but I usually run AR, and whenever times get tough, I can run OBJ also.
Okay, you're also the captain of the team, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, so since we're only joined here by two members of the roster, that would be Christopher Phobia Ajos and Nathan Legacy Spears. Why don't we go now to Christopher Phobia Ajos, and I'm going to stop saying all three of your names at the same time and just call you Phobia. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 16. I'm a support OBJ for SnK Esports. I attended Niagara, placed top 30-something. I don't remember, 34, 36, I don't remember, with EX. I'd happily to be here with Nathan, Rambo, and Goose, and looking forward for the future events.
Okay, can you guys tell us, what Gustavo does as a role and what Rambo does? Let's start with Gustavo.
Goose, he basically runs like a wild man. He racks up the kills. He is definitely the sub-slayer on the team.
All right, and what does Rambo do here?
Rambo he's also a support slayer. He hops on flags and he gets kills.
Okay, all right, now I've got some questions about your organization, SnK Esports. Not really questions. I just want you guys to, give some feedback on it. What was your experience so far? Are you enjoying being under their organization? Stuff like that. Go ahead, Spears.
Yeah, I enjoy being under the organization, but we've been on the organization for about, I would say 2 months, I think, 2-3 months. And, it's been a good experience. Nobody's really talked crap. Nobody's really talked anything bad about us. And I'm pretty sure he has a pretty good fan base, so I'm happy to be here.
All right, what's your opinion, Phobia?
I like all the members on their team. They treat me like family. I like the organization as well. They have a good fan base. Nobody talks shit to each other on the team. We just figure out what we have to do and not getting mad at each other when times get rough. And yeah, just happy to be here.
All right, so when did you guys decide you wanted to begin playing Call of Duty competitively as like a part-time career, and how long have you guys been playing Call of Duty competitively or non-competitively? Spears.
I started at the end of Black Ops 2 because me and Remix, our former teammate, we were pub stompers in Black Ops 2, and we didn't really get a fan base then, so we heard about competitive. I started it before him, but I went on to start my own organization at first, and me and him played a lot, and we were really good as a team, but he decided to go to a different organization that was fully funded. So I'm happy to be with this team that I'm on right now. And that's basically where I came from.
What about you, Phobia?
At the beginning of Black Ops 1, I started quick scoping and trick shotting, but then I got into competitive once I saw my first MLG event, and I got it looked pretty cool, so I got used to it and started beginning competitive in Black Ops 2, and just ranked up from there.
All right, so how do you feel about Call of Duty Ghost? What is your favorite Call of Duty game to this date, and do you agree with the current MLG rules and regulations? When I ask you guys how you feel about Call of Duty Ghost, you can be openly honest. There's a lot of controversy about this game in the community, so let me know what your feelings are.
I liked Black Ops 2. I liked it a lot, on lane and online. Ghost, it's okay online, but there's just some things they need to still fix. And also, I don't know how it's going to be on LAN because I haven't been to a LAN event on Ghost. So,
He's in semi-automatic shotguns. How do you feel?
I am glad that they did that because I was tired of getting naded and then they get a hit marker on me and I just automatically get naded again from the same person. It really made me mad. And the shotguns, I can understand them banning the Bulldog. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that no, that's not the only one, but the Bulldog really was overpowered close range gunfights. So I'm glad they did that.
What about you, Phobia?
This game is complete bullshit.
Okay, well, what was your favorite Call of Duty out of all?
Black Ops 2 out of all of them. I just like Black Ops 2 had nothing to do with hosts. Like, yeah, you get hosted, but it was more fun and competitive to play on Black Ops 2 than it is on Ghost now.
Okay, how do you feel about the MLG rules and regulations?
They definitely should have banned double nades, but not double attacks, because I can understand like pro players like use a lot of smokes and things. But I don't think they should have banned double attacks. That's just you get double stuns and you can stun them, but they can also like melt you. So I don't agree with banning double attacks, and with banning the Bulldog, yeah, it was the smart choice. Every close gunfight, you always get one-shotted. And LMGs, yeah, they made a good choice of banning that as well.
You hear that, guys? We've got a fan of Killa and Fizzero. Double smokes for life. All right, guys. So, without gaming or competing in your life, what do you think you'd be doing today, like in replace of it?
I really don't know. I still do all the things I used to when I still play high school sports. I swim and I play baseball. And that was my life, and it still is my life. But I am taking into consideration more of Call of Duty because it's just a really fun thing to do. And you get to meet people all around the world. So that's where I stand.
Phobia?
I still do the things that I do today on school and going outside and stuff, but I rather prefer Call of Duty because I enjoy it more a lot than like playing outside or something like that. Going outside and hanging out with friends, because you get to meet new people and like interact with them, and like become more than a team that you had a team for.
Okay, well, with that being said, how long has your team known each other? Do you guys talk a lot outside of the esports or competitive gaming community?
Yeah, we talk a lot. Like, we don't know each other in life yet, but I mean, we talk a lot, like on the phone and just sitting in Skype before even getting on Ghost. We just sit in Skype and talk to each other. We are really good friends, and I'm glad to be on a team with these guys.
All right, well, how often have you guys been practicing and preparing for UMG Dallas?
We've been practicing a lot. Like, we've been practicing ever since we made the last roster change from Remix to Phobia. We've been grinding nonstop, and I'm glad the way that this team has turned out. And I'm happy to see what we do at UMG Dallas.
All right, and one final question before we get to all the fan questions. What do you guys think of SnK Esports? How long have you been with the organization? How well do you think it's ran? Have you met or talked to the owner or the managers much since you've been here?
I like the organization. They are all really friendly, and they're like family to me now. And yes, I've talked to Typhoon a lot, the owner of the organization, on like Twitter and stuff. But I haven't really talked to him because I don't think he has the Xbox One yet. But once he gets it, we'll probably talk a lot.
All right, and do you guys think you get the recognition you deserve? Have you had any other MLG or UMG LAN placings? If so, which event and what was your placing?
I have not been to a major LAN, but I have been to 3 local LANs, and I've won all 3 of them just with me and my friends. And not saying anything, but my friends are really bad at
A
competitive.
year ago, I think that's when it was. I placed top 34, top 36, I don't remember. But I just wasn't satisfied with the team because they always argued and stuff, and I tried to find the right team. and I found it with Legacy. He put me in the team and treated me like family, and that's what I really wanted all the time.
All right, guys, let's get into the fan questions from SnK, or from the SnK fan base. All right, from at Sparked MLG, what has been your best experience in SnK so far?
Best experience, probably just the people that run it. They are all extremely nice. No matter who hates on them, they don't care. They always believe in us, and I'm glad to be under this organization just for one of many reasons.
What about you, Phobia?
I'm glad with all the owners how they treated me like family. They told me they don't they don't act like most organizations. They're a good organization that take their Twitter, their team Twitter seriously, instead of cursing or tweeting out that people they suck or something like that. SnK Sports is a professional team, like a professional organization that doesn't do all that stuff, which I'm very happy about.
All right, professionalism. So, next one is from at SnK Spherics. What are your thoughts on the SnK youth team?
I have not played with them, I don't think, at all. So I really don't know. Don't know them at all, so I can't really say anything about them.
What about you, Phobia?
Same. I've never played them before.
Okay, I think we've already answered this question a few times. At Mortality Bumzer, what is your full roster?
It's Nathan Legacy Spears, which is me, and Phobia. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Phobia. Christopher Ahos. I go by the gamer tag of Phobia.
And we also have Gustavo Goose Ortega and Luke Rambo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to try. So that's our full roster.
All right, so next question from at Big Mike. Swag or nah? That's a serious question. Swag or nah, guys?
Definitely swag.
Swag.
Awesome. So we got swag from our team captain. Let's get it. All right, next question is from at SnK Style without the E. How well do you think SnK will do at UMG Dallas?
I think we are going to perform really good, not only because we're a good team and we communicate and we have good chemistry together, but also I'm taking into consideration that we all have pretty bad connection. So even if we get stomped online, we always shake it off because we know that we're going to do better on LAN. And the people that we do beat online, we feel good about ourselves. So,
Phobia?
Can you repeat the question? I forgot the question.
How well do you think SnK will do at UMG Dallas?
I think we'll do pretty well because, like Legacy said, we all have bad connection. We lose sometimes because that's like our internet's acting up, or they just have good internet. But we just shake it off, and when we beat teams in their host, we have horrible connection. We feel good about ourselves, and we know we can perform on LAN.
Okay, this one isn't really for you guys. At RebixX, how do I get into SnK? Well, simply go to the SnK or SnK Esports Twitter profile and go to the bio. It should be something like snkesports.wordpress.com. Okay, that's how you got to do that. And the last one is from at xpharaohs. What is your goal placing for the SnK Pro team at UMG Dallas 2014? Numbers.
I think that we're going to do pretty well. So I'm going to say top 30s at least.
Confident, man.
We got some confidence in here, boys. First place. You guys think you're going to beat out everyone?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
All right. Now some of my personal questions here, guys. These are going to be a bit more specific. And so today, UMG released the open bracket, championship brackets. I don't really know how to say that twice without making it sound awkward. All right, so they released the open brackets today, and you guys actually are facing a pretty rough team. It's Revenge Gaming HQ, I believe that's your Twitter. So at Revenge Gaming HQ, and they went to COD Champs and placed 8th. So with that big competition in round 1, how do you think you guys are going to perform?
I think that we can do it. We can definitely challenge them. But I really don't know about their team that much. All I know is that they went to COD Champs, but you know, I've never been to a LAN, like a big LAN, so I really don't know at this point, and I am confident in my team. I think we're going to win it.
All right, well, with that being said, what are your strongest game modes, respawn or S&D? And if it's respawn, is it blitz or domination?
One sec, Dad. I definitely think that domination is one of our strongest suits. But you can go to Phobia. Hold on just a second.
So go ahead, Phobia.
Yeah, like Nathan said, we're really good at respawns, domination, and blitz. We have to work on our searches because we're not performing that well as we used to the first time we met each other. But we're getting very close to performing well in search and destroy.
Now, literally with the fan bases of everyone you're playing against, and you know, being that you guys will be on live stream, you're gonna have people all around you yelling and screaming. How do you think you're gonna be able to perform with all that pressure going on and the entire SnK Nation riding on your back?
I'll just play like I play at home. I'm not gonna be worried about anything. I'm just gonna pretend that nobody's watching. Just pretend that I'm at home playing by myself, and just take it easy.
Yeah, same here. I just think that that we're going to do really good. I'm not going to be nervous at all. I mean, I might get a little bit jitterish knowing that we're out of LAN. I'm going to get really hyped. I think that's going to help us a lot.
So, S&D, you guys said your S&D game wasn't as strong as it should be. Does that mean you guys will be practicing extra hard these next, or rather last few days before UMG Dallas happens? You know, grind UMGs, grind wagers, get some S&D only scrims, hop in some S&D 8 lobbies. Are you guys going to be doing anything to that extent to prepare and strengthen your S&D game?
Yes, we were just talking about that with me, Rambo, and the whole team on the Skype call. Rambo actually came up with the idea of just grinding GB S&Ds and just try to figure out what's wrong with us at S&D and just fix it before UMG Dallas starts.
So yeah. You guys said that you're all pretty much really good friends. So what kind of chemistry do you guys have? Do you guys think you have a solid enough chemistry to beat games like Noble, Stunner, Annex, all these big teams going into the open bracket, Vex? What do you guys think is going to happen?
Yeah, I think we have a really good chemistry. I believe that we can beat any team out there if we keep our composure.
Now, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to continue on because we've got a limited time schedule. Now, as far as your respawn game modes, what can we look forward? Are we going to see a mix of AR and subs? Are we going to see subs only on game modes like Blitz? What are we going to see here?
I really don't want to say what we're going to run exactly on each map because people might be watching this, but we usually run about 2 ARs, or it depends on what map it is. We usually run 2 ARs and 2 subs, but that's about what our team is.
And my last personal question, well, one of my last questions, I think I've got 1 or 2 left in my head up here. Now, knowing that connection is no longer going to be a factor in this LAN gameplay or this LAN tournament that you guys are going to, if you guys lose, will you accept it, or are you guys going to win, or do you guys already have some excuses? Because I already see some teams tweeting out, kind of like what EG did, monitors are bad, or this could go wrong.
We're going in really strong, but the only thing that I would ever even say anything about LAN is the bomb glitch, because that has been happening in the last couple of LANs I've seen. So we're just going, but as far as I know, we're just going in straight, and we're not gonna, if we lose, we're not gonna blame anything, because we all know it's not connection based anymore.
All right. Now, I'm a long-time Call of Duty player. I haven't played competitive Call of Duty, but I've been a long-time Call of Duty player. I remember being like 6 years old and playing the original COD, COD 2 on Xbox, the original one. The 360 was just a dream. When have you guys been playing COD since?
Oh, I have played COD since Call of Duty 2, but I haven't gotten to competitive until Black Ops 2. Like, I was just doing it for fun in Call of Duty 2, but I've played every game there is basically in Call of Duty.
What about you, Phobia?
I started in COD 4 sniping and just pub stomping, but then I got into competitive sniping, and that led to competitive, which I'm doing right now with the SnK roster.
Okay, and we recently had the Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal. What are your thoughts? A lot of people are saying that Halo players are going to be dominant with the whole bumper jumper coming in, especially with all this new verticality that they're preaching about. So what do you guys think about Advanced Warfare and it being competitive?
I think it's going to be really good, except for the part about with the jetpacks, because I think that if you can just jetpack over a building and kill somebody, that's going to be really stupid. Like, I don't agree with jetpacks. I hope they can ban it somehow.